Most of us were taught to read like a lawnmower. You start at the top left corner and move left to right, line by line, from the top of the page to the bottom. It is a steady, mechanical sweep that treats every single word with the exact same level of importance. That rigid approach fails when confronted with university-level research. When you are assigned hundreds of pages of high-density textbooks and journals every week, you physically do not have the time to mow through all of it. Expert researchers approach a new paper as an active, nonlinear process. They jump around the pages hunting for structure, they rarely start at the first word, and they almost never read straight through to the end. The resolution scale treats reading as a variable lens with 3 distinct settings. Based on the researcher's needs, the focus shifts between skimming for general meaning, scanning for specific data, and close reading for detailed comprehension. Academic efficiency depends on selecting the specific reading resolution that fits the current task. Macro resolution, or skimming, acts as a mapping tool. It allows the reader to identify the general territory of a text without getting lost in the weeds. Looking at this excerpt, the eye prioritizes hierarchy. Identifying the green header and the bolded "This module covers" section reveals the logic in seconds. Within a paragraph, skimming jumps between content words. Isolating nouns and verbs builds a mental summary, ignoring grammatical filler. Skimming also utilizes photos and diagrams to predict content. These visuals help the reader quickly record the relationships between key ideas before committing to the full text. This macro view provides the context necessary to decide if a text warrants a higher resolution investment. Medium resolution is scanning. This is a targeted search where the reader treats the text like a searchable database. In this text, scanning bypasses the prose in paragraphs 5 through 9. To find raw data, focus exclusively on the numerical figures in Table 8.2. This rapid sweep skips context to lock directly onto a target, like the 9.6 million figure. Scanning only works when the reader begins with a narrow, predefined question. Without a specific keyword or data point to hunt for, the eye simply wanders the page. Scanning extracts raw evidence and data without the time cost of engaging with the author's narrative. Micro-resolution is close reading. This is a line-by-line analysis reserved for short, highly significant passages that require deep comprehension. To close read a complex sentence, the researcher reduces it to its basic elements. When the modifying clauses fall away, the core logical proposition of the subject and verb is revealed. This resolution is used to identify hedges, words like probably or might, which indicate the author's specific stance or level of certainty. Save this level of focus for critical definitions and core arguments. Attempting to close read an entire chapter leads to academic failure. Close reading is the stage where the actual work of critical evaluation and analytical decoding happens. Mastery over a text comes from shifting between these 3 resolutions at the right time. As this graphic shows, the 3 gears work together. Skimming provides the map, scanning gathers the resources, and close reading decodes the meaning. The most important word in any academic text is the one defined before starting: the purpose. What you need from the page determines how you look at it. Approaching a text as a dynamic methodology provides a repeatable system for extracting specific value from complex source materials.